of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ball game.
Yankee baseball starts now. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And now here is Mike Trout. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
First pitch, 107.
A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 4 home runs, and 32 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Count even at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Right side. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first
And
baseman,
with that, let's take a look at the
Jared
Angels starting lineup.
Walsh.
Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. One strike now from Cole.
Ball, that's in.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. High chopper to third, fielded by Rendon. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 281 the average entering play. 7 homers and 29 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Stassi. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
That is it.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Popped him up. Urshela is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That is it. The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. To 2-2 now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Justin Upton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First pitch of the AB on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Urshela is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder down the line at third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So bases empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Will move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's the first pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Down and away, ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Stanton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
Next for New York, Clint Frazier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Kyle Higashioka.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now is Anthony Rendon as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 out, runner at first, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. From the stretch, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Walsh, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping in once again is David Fletcher. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with 1 high and tight, ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low for ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Three and 0 now. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. The 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Gio Urshela is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Sanchez is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball on the outer third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a full count now, 3-2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0 and 2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Torres is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
Up next for the Yankees.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
One strike now from Cole. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the stretch. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A runner on first with 2 away. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Fowler, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jose Quintana, the 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's it. Ball 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. Popped him up. Walsh has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
It's flagged down deep in the hole. And there are two away now. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Quintana will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, 5-0 New York. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next up, Anthony Rendon. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And now Jared Walsh. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Quintana into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Max Stassi.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1 home. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-1. Stassi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Full count still. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up, gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his first home run of the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Iglesias in front, 3-1. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 on its way. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. 3 runs already home here. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 3. In now is the Yankees DH, Clint Frazier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Quintana sets. Here it is on 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Higashioka, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that.
Now
He
batting,
showed all
left
hard
fielder,
stuff until the fifth and
Giancarlo
final pitch for the strikeout. When you work
Stanton.
off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave one, and it remains 5-3. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Jared Walsh. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Jared Walsh.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Max Stassi, singled in his last at bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two out with the man at first. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit to short. Torres picks it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. They're still down 5-3. So here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The second baseman, DJ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Fowler giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 29.
Next to hit, Gio Urshela. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Quintana into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 3. Garen O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
In now, Albert Pujols. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Three and two. The count is full to the Angels DH. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Pujols leads off first with one away. Ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
2-2. Runners on first with one down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit hard back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now the first pitch. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Count is 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Yanks get their 20th home win this year. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt